Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu, in the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux, and today we are playing Tetrio. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. The Duck Cup is the tournament. You may have remembered this from last time. It's coming back again, and this time it's a little bit different. But for those of you who weren't here last time, it's a Tetrio tournament for VTubers. This time we are appearing in sets of teams of three. I am on Team So Dope, with Dolly Doppel, Soniki, and myself. So named because of the first letters of our names. Unfortunately, I was the one who came up with this, but nobody had anything else that was better, so we stuck with it. Neko, welcome in. Good luck at the tournament. I know you're a part of it too. Your team is looking pretty stacked, so I have high hopes for you. Okay, so today I'm a little bit sick, if it doesn't already come through, so hopefully things will be okay. I did take a bit of ibuprofen before the stream, but the thing takes about half an hour to an hour to take effect. So I might be suffering for the next half hour or so. Okay. Yeah, so day one is going to be Battle Royale, so we're going to give this a shot in the Royale lobby. So if anyone wants to hop in, because apparently there is nobody here, it's absolutely time to boot up Tetrio. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put that in chat. You know, one of the things about being sick is you forget to do things. I'm gonna pin that. But yeah, this is free to play, free to win. You can play in your browser too if you've never played this before. Just gotta set something else up. For anyone of you in the Duck Cup server, I will be opening up an open VC in the general chat, so if anyone wants to hop in, you're very welcome to. Thanks. Yes. Okay. Alright. Just a little bit longer. I think I missed something else. But I hope you're all doing well, hopefully better than me. Because clearly I'm not doing too well, but... yeah, what can you do? How are we not already friends? Alright. We're stuck waiting here until somebody comes in, so if anyone wants to come in, there it is. Which is probably good for me, because, being sick and all, I can't stress my brain too much. Hello.
Hi. How do I get in? Hold on, I've got to mess with my audio settings.
Yeah. So once you're in the main menu, you can go to multiplayer and then room listing, and then Royale should be at the top.
Multiplayer.
Do I have you as a command here?
Who knows?
I do. Very good. So how are you?
You know, I'm anxious about actually being moved up a rank.
Oh yes, that's right. Because you were in the novice division first, and then
I was.
And then you did very well. And it turns out you're actually advanced. Congrats on moving up. It'll be fine.
Your confidence is better than mine.
I do recall that last time you were also pretty worried about your performance, and then that happened. So, although
Fair
I think you did move up, I think the confidence is still there. Ooh,
Ow.
sorry. That's not where I wanted that to go.
I had a pretty bad misdrop in there.
That happens.
It does.
I wonder who this anonymous person is. I once had somebody come in as anonymous, and turns out they were U rank or X rank or something, and they're just
Oh, jeez.
they were playing less than their rank, which is why they went anonymous.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good practice sometimes.
I'm on the wrong spray. Hold up.
That's not good.
Oh, they're scrambling.
Yep. I don't have an eyepiece though. There it is. Not enough. And there it is.
Nice.
You, how's your mahjong?
I mean, I've been playing a little bit.
A little bit is good. Is it, did you end up choosing Mahjong Soul or another platform?
Well, for now, Mahjong Soul until I find something better.
Yeah, that's fair. Mahjong Soul has a lot of players in it. The one I go to is Tenho, but people often don't like that because it doesn't look as good subjectively. I think it looks fine.
I mean, you mean it doesn't have pretty anime girls?
Pretty much.
Ow.
Oh, you again. Oops.
I mean, it's all right. Like I said, I've been misdropping a lot lately.
Yeah, I find. Do you have a sense of why you might be misdropping a lot?
Oh, yeah. I know why it is. It's not really something I can fix, unfortunately.
Yeah, for me, I found. So there are two things. Actually, this is a good time to bring it up. I think there were two things that were making me misdrop a lot. One, I think I was going a little bit too fast, but also, turns out it was possibly a controller issue because I got a new controller, the 8-bit Lite. For those of you in chat, this is what I'm showing on screen now. And it has much better D-pads for playing Tetris because it's split. Although, ironically,
yeah.
I'm using the non-split D-pad, but it is still
funny.
separated a little bit better.
So I'm using keyboard, because I always have. The long and short of it is I'm chronically ill and my hands sometimes just don't. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I wonder if there is a way to fix that. I mean, keyboard-wise.
I can promise you it's my hand.
No, because there is, I mean, there are, what is it, there are delays that you can put in, like, ARR.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, I've messed with it quite a lot, and it makes some difference, but not.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose the important thing is that you tried. Oh, knock someone out that isn't you.
Haha.
And then they left. Yeah, chat, apologies if I'm a little bit quiet, because I don't know if I have the energy to try to keep up a conversation.
Oh, jeez, I couldn't get it over.
Yeah, its rotations are a little bit iffy sometimes. You got second, though. It's pretty good.
I think I just managed to go unnoticed.
That's how you survive Battle Royale, honestly. You try to go unnoticed, and then when somebody notices you and you can't dig yourself out of it, you just stall.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling pressure here.
Ah!
Ooh.
That was a lot all at once.
Yeah, I think I may have downstacked a combo there. At least for the tournament, you're going to be facing people in your own division.
True enough. I just hope I actually belong there. Like, I mean, I guess I do, but...
It'll be fine. No, I, for example, am, I think, unmistakably in the professional division, but I think I might be one of the lower ranked players there. It's just a matter of, I don't know, surviving.
Yeah.
Your goal is to, not necessarily to win, but not to lose. Things look a little bit more achievable.
I think that that's the mentality that I need to bring into the Battle Royale, because... I'm just watching you stack, and you move slower than I'm used to watching people try to move, and I'm like, you know, I could just do that.
Yeah. I mean, I move slowly in part
Maybe I
because...
am trying to go too fast.
Yeah. I move slowly in part because I'm on controller, and controller's not great for stacking quickly, just because of how the inputs are. Because I'm using my thumb for a lot of things, right? But I offset that by being able to think through things.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not good. It's funny how I say that, and then this is a case where I don't think through things. Well, that's... okay. No, I'm dead here. There's, I don't remember their name, but there's a player in something like U rank who plays slower than this, and people are scared of him. Because if you manage to think your way through, and be able to attack a lot, and be able to cancel a lot, then while there is a little bit of pressure with all the garbage that you might get, it means that you can also possibly send a lot more. That said, being able to play fast is still an asset.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, not looking for that one. Yeah, I do think with my with the new controller that I have, it's gotten me to play. It's allowing me to play more accurately, which means I am just a little bit faster. But I don't know if I'm significantly faster than before.
Oh, okay. This person that's winning is an SS.
Ah. Hello, Canadian.
I was like, you know, I'm close enough to the border. I could be Canadian.
Solid. GG.
Oh. I took too long to think.
Yeah, that happens too. It's when you practice enough that you start recognizing patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop thinking as much. But I still get caught in that trap too.
Oh, mine was, a misdrop. Oh, I'm gonna think.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Axe Murray, welcome in. I keep trying to pronounce your name right, and it never comes out properly. If I say it slowly, I think I can get it, but when I try to say it quickly, I end up switching some letters around. Some interesting way to resolve that.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous T-Smith.
The other day I was playing Tower, and it didn't save me. But I got a Hexaclutch, and I about died.
The Hexaclutch is pretty impressive. Also, anything more than 3 lines above, and I can't see anything. Or rather, I don't know what's up there, so I don't think I can do more than 3.
Oh, I was just getting pelted with garbage as I was clutching, was the problem.
Ah. Yeah, for anyone in my chat here, if you would like to play with us, this is the Royale room, so you can go ahead, go to Tetrio, multiplayer, room listing, and
I wish I
Royale.
understood the pattern for setting up cannons mid game.
Like DT cannons?
Yeah, because that's the whole reason I came in second during the first
yes.
Dub Cup is because I know how to DT cannon. And my chat was sitting there with me and they were going, you gotta cannon them, you gotta cannon them.
Yeah, and you know that you're supposed to be in advance when you can DT cannon, because that's the it's pretty much the signature opener.
Okay.
Yeah, chat, we're all here in the Royale room.
In here.
If you want to join us, it is free to play. You can play in your browser. Free to win, even. I'm just thinking to myself how quiet it was on my end, and then I immediately got pelted with garbage. Should know better. Ouch.
Do you know if they're putting all ranks together for the original Battle Royale, or?
So, my understanding based on the doc is that each division plays their own, and then we're just going to combine the points for the teams.
Okay. See, that's how I read it too, but then...
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be fair otherwise. Because then you get the novices being knocked out very early and not contributing too much. And so you're left with basically just battle the professionals.
I forgot that counts as a T-spin.
Oh yeah, the mini?
Yeah.
It counts as part of your back-to-back in regular Tetris too.
Yeah. I kind of like forget that that's a thing you can do.
Yeah, spin practice I think is something that's nice to do. Unfortunately, I don't know of any good places where you can just practice puzzles. I wish we had those. But I hear that
that
maybe
would be a cool.
Yeah, I hear that maybe Jastress has it. I've just never checked it out. That was a bit of an iffy. Ooh.
Alrighty, well, I got one more in me before I have to get setting up for my own stuff.
Alright.
But
Somebody in Tetrio chat here is saying they had 26 back-to-back and didn't kill anyone. Because Sophie canceled it all.
yeah, that's nuts. Well, I don't think I've heard this track before.
We're all hearing different tracks, I think, so I have no idea what it is you're hearing.
No, not me! No! No!
Well.
Well, there goes that, I guess.
I guess you got some practice in today.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do some later after my stream, but you know.
I'm thinking too hard.
I'm also up all kinds of stupid hours of the night, so.
Yeah, it's the VTuber sleep schedule.
Sophie over here just kicking all of her butts. Well, thank you for the practice, because nobody else has been around.
Yeah, I was expecting a couple more people to show up, but you know, I'll take what we get. Thanks for showing up.
Well, yeah, good luck to you, and, you know, hopefully we don't knock each other out.
I don't think that'll happen because we're not in the same division, but yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like,
Oh,
if
you
your
mean-
team knocks
yeah.
you out in one rank and my team knocks you out in another rank.
Yeah. Or,
I had a good laugh. I saw who I got paired with, and I'm like, you're kidding.
yeah, it was, I don't know, it was pretty funny seeing you with Random. And then, what was it? You were commenting about not stealing all his money?
Yes, yeah,
That was good.
yeah. Anywho, we'll chat sometime soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hold on, what are you streaming after this?
Date everything with all my mods.
Oh. Well, if any of you want to see some dating furniture, go check out Neko.
It's 18 plus for a reason.
Ah. Yeah, I've never tuned into a stream like that, so.
No, we're 18 plus for a reason. Anywho, bye.
Alright, bye. But yeah, if you are 18 plus and you want to watch whatever that is, I've never actually tuned into a date everything stream. Not my kind of thing, I think, but yeah, if that is your thing, you know, feel free to hop on over there. Master the art of multi-stream drifting. Or just hop over there, that's fine too. Honestly, there's not a whole lot that's going here, I think. especially if I'm sick. Ibuprofen's not kicking in yet. I'm not normally one to, oh, whoops. To take medicine, but in rare cases like these, sometimes you just have to. Oh, there must not be a lot of people here. You threw! Why'd you throw? Oh well. I mean, I guess a win to win. Thanks, Sophie. Misdrops. I don't think I can clutch this one. Not like that. Now, I have to say, this new controller that I got, once again, if any of you missed it, it's the 8BitDo Lite, not sponsor, but it is a lot better for stackers for tetrio than the SN30 Pro that I have, that I bought previously for tetrio. Because the D-pad is a lot shallower, and if I choose to, I mean, I originally got it for the split D-pad, but it turned out to be a little bit less comfortable to use than the normal D-pad. Mostly because I'm used to the switch buttons being a lot closer than what we have on the Lite here. Oh, I need the other one. No, I'm gonna have to give up on this. Oops. Oh, I could have done a boomerang. Yeah, so I originally got this for the split D-pad, but it turns out the buttons on the split D-pad are farther apart than on the Switch. so it's a little bit less comfortable to use. But the regular D-pad that this has is a lot shallower than the one on the SN30 Pro, so it's not as prone to accidental drops and accidental inputs. So it works out a lot better. Once again, let's save that for the next one. Ibuprofen has not taken effect yet. For those of you not in my Discord, I had mentioned that I was a little bit sick. Kind of started on Wednesday-ish. Well, I was feeling some symptoms before that, but I started really feeling it on Wednesday. Proctorelia, welcome in. Can't believe I flubbed that. We are in the royale lobby, so if you'd like to join us, feel free to. I'm a little bit sick today, so my performance is not 100%, but it's at least being offset by a better controller. Can't on your phone? That's too bad. But enjoy the stream anyway. Yeah. No access PC. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, as I was saying, new controller. Which means more accurate inputs. Should offset my buff from being sick. Okay, we're gonna do a donation there. It's not great though. Have you considered buying a controller with the Hall effect joysticks or maybe TMR joysticks? I don't know what TMR is. Hall effect, I've considered it. I don't think I have anything that would really benefit from it. So for context here, I got the the 8BitDo Lite. So we got it specifically for the split D-pad because it's better for stackers. Although ironically, the buttons are a little bit too far, so I'm actually using the other D-pad on the left here. But it's better than what I had before because the D-pad is shallower, so I don't get accidental inputs this way. TMR is basically the same as Hall effect. Oh, okay, yeah, that one I hadn't heard of. Hall effect joystick or joysticks that never drift. Yeah, I have heard of it. Just for the games that I play, I don't actually generally use joysticks very much. What am I doing here? Really, the only controller that well, I mean, my Switch is basically just a Tetris machine at this point. I do play other things on it, but I've never had a case where I've noticed it drifting. which thankfully is the case because apparently Joy-Cons have been known to drift. I'm gonna look at, I have the SN30 Pro, but I don't know if I have the, because I know there's a version with the Hall Effect joysticks. I'm not sure I have the one that does. Apple, welcome in. Yeah, actually, I've had, my uncle has joysticks that have drifted. So I guess I've had first-hand experience with that. But it hasn't happened to any of mine yet. And if yours does, and you live in a region where Nintendo still has... Nintendo has offers to repair your joysticks for free if you live in certain regions. So if your Joy-Cons do... if your Joy-Cons do drift, you should look into that. Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot, Bullet Hell games, and other games because joysticks are better for active movement. Yeah, that's especially for those kinds of games where it's not just a simple Boolean up or down. Joysticks are very useful for that. So maybe some of the games that I would play that might benefit from it are things like Mario Kart and Smash. F-Zero 99, I guess. But I don't play those enough to really justify spending on good joysticks. Pretty much all the games that I play are fine with just a D-pad. Or in the case of Tetris or Tetris-like games, are much better with a D-pad. I have heard people playing Tetris with a joystick, and I don't know how they can do it. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's even a high-ranked player in Tetris who uses a joystick regularly. Like I say, it's not entirely the case where D-pad is better. I mean, perhaps it's a case of, to each their own in this case. I think in the case of Tetris specifically, the keyboard is better. But if you're stuck on controller, in my opinion, having separate inputs for the various directions is a plus. A bad D-pad, yeah, I can get that. Sometimes you'll get inputs that are not what you meant to do, but with a D-pad with sufficient separation, I think I would play with it better than a joystick. That is not what I meant to do. I can't actually, no, I can't spin that in. Of course, accuracy doesn't help much when you're not playing accurately to begin with. True, I've seen PTTC and other touch games use joysticks for keypad. Yeah, so I'm not saying that people don't. I just think that for me personally, it's a lot easier to have split controls. And in general, I would say that if you're choosing between one or the other, and you don't know, you haven't found your play style yet, I would suggest trying the D-pad first. Because it's a lot easier to be more accurate with one. Especially if it's a split D-pad. Yeah, I know some players who started playing Tetris 99 with a single Joy-Con, and for that you have to use the joystick because you don't have a choice, and they prefer it that way. I try D-pad misdrop more than I do with joysticks. Yeah, it's really whatever you're used to. Yeah, actually I can do this. Okay. That is nuts. Oh well. We'll just go ahead with that. I don't have a drop that in there. Turn this into a combo. No, it isn't supposed to hold that. Yeah, like I said, hats off to you if you can do it with a joystick. I think it is generally a little bit tougher. Alright, Rainbow, welcome in. GG, Sophie. Huh. Glad to see you here. It was good games. Yeah, doing some practice for the Dub Cup. Is a VTuber tournament coming up this weekend. Which I will show the graphic once we're once we have this game finished. I'm a little bit sick today, so not at 100%. But this new controller, I think, is helping with the accuracy a little bit. Not that one, that's the controller. This one, Dub Cup. That is my team, hold up. So yeah, it's going to be this weekend, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're split into teams of 3. First day is going to be Battle Royale. And then the next day is going to be if we what's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say proceed. If we make it to the second day, as the top 8 teams that come out of the Battle Royale, then words. Yeah, the top 8 advance to the next day, and that'll also be at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's not a thing. I'm currently 6, so we'll see how well that goes. I will likely be sick for the tournament, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's fine. No, that's not fine. Took a bit of ibuprofen before the stream. It's I don't think it's kicked in yet. Why am I here? That's fine. I'm trying this game. My friend is developing. I can't say anything about it. It's going to be hard for me to play this game with a straight face. Sounds fun. Good luck. GG Cannon. It's torture. Why? What? Well, I guess there are only 3 of us. Stop breaking my back-to-back. I feel like that could have been a better T-spin setup. Oh well. Ah, that could have been a T-spin. Oh, we're de-escalating that. It's just too hard, that's why I play a worse game now. I haven't actually gotten into the Uma Musume craze for various reasons. But yeah, I do see it a lot around. Hope you're having fun with it. I'm learning about the franchise just through osmosis. I think the only thing I had watched, the only thing I had encountered in terms of Musume was the one. There's a one commercial they put out several years ago. Oh wait a minute, this could have been a 2-line. This could have been a 2-line. There's a commercial they put out several years ago, and that's it that I've seen. I got so addicted to Uma, I got the 1-week Tetra League penalty. Oh, that's what I get for reading chat. That's fine. I think I can still find my way out of this. Ooh, I need that on the other side. I mean, I don't play Tetra League enough to really get out of the 1 week penalty. And then I complain whenever my score drops. Got introduced to Musume because my friend from Japan introduced it to me back in 2020, made a JP account using VPN, and it has insane progress, but I forgot my JP account credentials. Ah, oh, that's too bad. Well, that just means you can start fresh on the global version. Mid-game DT. Yeah, I appreciate the attention to detail that the franchise has, though. Well, for example, they don't have human ears, and all their equipment, like headphones that requires ears, are adjusted so that they actually reach the horse ears. And also, apparently, the ribbon placement indicates what the IRL horse's gender is. So if it's on the right ear, the horse is male, and if it's on the left ear, the horse is female. So I've heard anyway. I dropped that immediately. I have gotten that. Not like that, I think. Yeah. Well, at least I can make the excuse that I'm sick. Probably. Hey, you know what? That's probably not a good idea, but we'll take it anyway. Hello? No, I missed a spin. That was absolutely spinnable if I did it properly. Yuck. Rusty, I can't remember anything anymore. It's been 2 years. I forgot everything. Now this is where my ignorance shows, because I don't remember. I don't know what there is to forget there. My favorite horses so far: Ogre Cap and Gold Ship. I've heard a lot about Gold Ship. I've heard a lot about the IRL horse by extension. Seems like she's a bit of a favorite. I don't know anything about Ogre Cup though. Sorry for bullying you in the lobby. I'm just waiting for my food to heat up. No worries. There are going to be much better players than me in the actual tournament, so having players who are actually good is going to help a lot. How is that's superfluous. Absolutely unnecessary. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your food. Put that there. Ouch. So, what's for... I was gonna say dinner, but I guess not everyone's in my time zone. What's for food? You don't mind my asking? It was in the lobby. Welcome in. A little bit handicapped today because I'm a little bit sick. Or at least that's the excuse I'm going to go with. I mean, it is true that I am sick today. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I did take a bit of ibuprofen before this, but it seems it hasn't kicked in yet. It's a little bit unfortunate. We gotta make do with what we have, I guess. That's not happening. That's okay. Chicken strips, ooh. Sounds pretty good. There's the thing I've been focused on working other games that I forgot what the my stats are, so I have to relearn everything. I guess the stats are things you have to learn. Because it is, the building up stats is pretty much the core of the game, from what I understand. Just come from a lobby with 11 SS ranks attacking me at once, so this was needed. Yeah, I can imagine. Ah, Lyra's lobby. Let me give her a shout out here. Just gotta remember where the underscore is, or if there is one. Yes. I'm unfortunately not high ranked enough to join that, but I am okay with that. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Lyra is also going to be commentating for the Duck Cup, which I will flash once again once this is over. Or at least she did last time. I don't know if she's returning, but I haven't heard otherwise. GG. Yeah, the Dub Cup is a tetrio tournament for VTubers. This time around, we are going to be in teams of 3. First day is a battle royale, and then the second day is going to be 1v1s. We're going to be accumulating points as a team. I am team So Dope with Dolly Doppel, Soniki, and Penbu, and me. Unfortunately, I came up with the name based on the first couple letters of our names, and nobody else came up with anything better, so we're kind of stuck with that. I mean, it's not a bad name, I guess. It's just not in my vocabulary to use dope that way, so it is a little bit cringe for me, but what's a little laugh? No, not that one. I was streaming enough for Dub to know I'm a VTuber. Oh, maybe I'll go give him a tip. Might be too late for this one though. Okay, I have him on tetrio if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's fair. This is actually an opportune time to shout him out too. Dubstep 298. I don't know if the ibuprofen is just not taking effect, or if it's already taking effect and it's just not as strong this time because I'm streaming. Or I may have gotten used to the dose, which is not good. So I'd already taken... I'd taken one so I'm not generally one to take medicine. I don't need to. But I ended up taking one yesterday. And I took another one this morning. So it's a little bit more than I'm already used to, but you know, we'll see what comes out of that. I'm hoping I don't have to take more tomorrow, or the day after. GG. That didn't last very long on that one. I don't remember what happened. X rank. $19, $20, I think are your high SS. Or is that U rank? Already? Really? See, that's what I'm a little bit concerned about happening during the tournament. But we do have a number of rounds, so I should be able to survive at least one of them. Big lobby, I think, is such different dynamic. Yeah, with the big lobby, you either get two things. You either get knocked out right away, especially if they're larger or more skilled players, or at least for somebody at my level, you know, who's on average worse than players in the lobby. So either get knocked out right away, or you can just hide and hope people don't get to you. And as you said, either build a bunch of back-to-backs or just stall the coast. Not last. S plus, okay. By the way, if any of you are lurking and you're part of the tournament server, I am hosting an open lobby, or open VC. So if you want to hop in and either join us on Royale or just hang out, you're welcome to do so. Come on. Think. Oh, not like that. That is taking way too much brain power. I don't know if I have the capacity for this tonight. That is not a construction. Okay, I'm gonna say that's not a construction I'm familiar with, but I guess it does resolve to that. That makes sense. Now, sometimes I don't quite understand the, I don't understand the strategy of just building up back-to-back like this, because surely... I mean, I guess this time wasn't high enough, but surely if you get up to a high enough level back-to-back, you can just set it off and the other person dies, right? I mean, I guess not in this case. Maybe that wasn't high enough. Just to secure a winner to defend. Yeah. I guess it also depends on who you're playing with. Because if you're playing with somebody who is more or less equal in skill as you, it makes sense to build up. But if you're playing with somebody who isn't, or who's lower, then they might not be able to recover anyway, so maybe it makes sense to just shoot it off. But yeah, in this case, I think they're roughly equal, so yeah, maybe it does make sense to just keep building up and wait for an opportunity. I think we might try to make it to the 2-hour mark, and then we might just call it there. Shorter stream. What is this? Not really an opener, but okay. Who needs openers anyway? What is that? As you can tell. My performance is deteriorating here. Gotta do a little bit more for that. But now you can do it. Now you can almost do it. You gotta take those washing machines where you can. Even if it causes you to lose. It's okay, there's nothing too serious in Royale anyway. Oh, someone's got Surge. We'll see if I make it to the 2-hour mark. It might not be, might not be as likely as I thought. Ooh, STSD. GG. Alright, next one. Yeah, this is taking a surprising amount out of me. So we'll see how long it lasts with this. Oh, it didn't even let me take the PC. What is this? No, I should have put that elsewhere. I'm clearly not I think my mental capacity for this is gone. Oh, unfortunate placement of the OPs there. No way to rotate it out of position. I'm seeing TKI. I'm gonna go ahead and do TKI. And then just not follow up properly, alright. Yeah, I think tonight is shot. Oh, that was a nice STSD. Before targeting out an opener, yeah. I was on payback mode, maybe I shouldn't be. But actually, I don't think that even matters, because if they were targeting me anyway. Yeah. The STSD, I've heard it being called casually as the stomach, which I find very amusing. Alright, well, let's see who else we get targeted here. This is fine. Can I keep this back to back? I don't think so. Not a lot of risking stuff. I've fallen back into think mode, which is not great for surviving sometimes. At least not in situations like this. Ah, that's a good way of preserving them back to back. Is that enough? Surprisingly not. Alright, I got 20 minutes until the 2-hour mark, I think. Yeah, it might still be able to last for that long. Each game takes about 35 minutes, right? That's about... math. Well, maybe trying to do math was a mistake. Unfortunate misdrop in the down stack. Yeah, I saw that. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate too. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Yeah, that's not happening. If you compare my gameplay from earlier in the stream, you can see how much I've declined. But at least there's no pressure in Royale to perform. Oh, what was I saying? Right, so 20 minutes divided by 5 is 4. Probably get another 4 to 6 games out of this before we reach the 2-hour mark. Assuming I last that long. You guys know how to do stuff I don't even know how to do? So, yeah, I feel like for me, I have the theory for somebody who might be in like S or S plus, or sometimes even more esoteric stuff. But in practice, I don't have enough. I don't have the speed to keep up with it, and I haven't had enough practice to have it ingrained so that it's automatic. Yeah, a lot of the spins, let's see, like a lot of the spins I learned from doing PCO and then just reading up on stuff. Yeah, probably a couple other things too. I think this one will be okay. Okay. So we can do this, we can do that, and oh no, I held. I was supposed to hold. Whatever. Oh, yeah, stuff like the all clears. I learned how to do PCO and then I just freestyled the rest. Even though I really should read up on how to do the continuations, because they are supposed to be pretty easy to guarantee a second one. one for that. That's not happening. That's what we call thinking too hard. Ah. I am certainly feeling it. But hey, not last. I'll take that. Kurugi. S+. How do we freestyle a little bit? This feels like it could be something. Probably not. So there are probably better options for doing this. I am moving so slowly. I don't have enough for that. I'm gonna do that anyway. Put that there. I'm gonna put this here. I can clutch this. It's not enough to clutch that one though. 27. I don't know how you're gonna recover from that one though, but GG. There are only 4 of us, so it makes sense that I'm knocked out first. I got about 13 minutes left. I can power through this. Yeah, then there's PCO, which I crutch on way too much. But it does come in handy. Do I even have a T-piece coming up? No. Okay, that is spinnable. I just needed the right sequence of keys. I will not take that risk. Because you can set it up like that. Like an LST. I might end up having to break it there, though. Possibly not. Ooh, ooh. Can I still make it? This might be pushing it a little bit. Alright, we're gonna break it. Are you kidding me, SRS, please? Uh-oh. Not too bad. I don't regularly end up doing a, don't regularly be able... words. I normally can't maintain a well like that. So I think that's something that I have to practice, but at least I can do it now. Ah, we're down to 3. We're up to 6 now. A few more games until the 2-hour mark. I think I'll be okay. What am I seeing here? Grace system? PC2. Problem is, I don't know if I know how to follow up on PC3. Especially not with that. I think this one's a wash. PCs aren't the goal anyway. They're fun to do. SRS. Eyepieces when they're up so high. I don't know. They're a problem in modern, they're a problem in classic. I play a bit of classic sometimes, and the thing with classic is that if you're up too high, your pieces just get caught because they don't have anywhere to rotate. Well, actually, no. So either they get caught because you can't rotate them, or they get caught because it's not fast enough, or you don't have enough room for the pieces to travel. At least if you're playing with DAS. If you're playing with rolling or hyper tapping, it's not as bad. But with DAS, it can be bad. One of these days I will learn how to roll. But I do want to get good at DAS first. And for those of you not are not aware of the terms. So dash is basically where you hold up, or the dash playstyle rather, is where you hold the move key, so left and right, until it gets you to where you want it to go. Which is fine for lower levels, but once you get to higher speeds, it becomes literally impossible to get from one side to the other, or even from the middle to one side just by doing that. And so people have developed techniques initially called hyper tapping, where you just rapidly press the button. And then more recently, and within the last few years, they've developed this technique called rolling, in which I should really learn how to do this follow-up here. In which can I clutch this? Nope. Do this technique called rolling, in which you actually rasp your fingers at the bottom of the controller, so that the whole controller effectively becomes a big button. And that has allowed people to break all sorts of records. Alright, I think we've probably got time for one more. Normally I'd stream for about 3 hours, but me being sick and all, I don't think that's happening. This stream was actually supposed to be yesterday, but then I got sick, and so I had to push it to today. Although it's not like I'd put out a schedule at that point yet. I did have to change my schedule because I got sick. But I hadn't published it yet. There was going to be a music stream, but that's not happening anymore. For those of you new to the channel, I do music composition with sheet music pretty frequently. And I do try to do something like that every week, but not this week. And it's looking like maybe not next week either, but I haven't solidified the schedule yet. Oh, GG. Alright, I got time for one more. A good old DT cannon. Usually not a good idea. You can actually do a PC for the DT cannon. I've done it before. Not very common though. I'm gonna be very careful about this. I'm apparently not careful enough. Yeah, that's all I have in words. That's all I have the energy for. Although we might do another one, because Twitch is apparently going to start ads in about 3 minutes, so... Can't do my outro while Twitch is in ads. We might do another one. Can't make a triple setup like that. Yeah, well, I think we're going to run another one. We are past the 2-hour mark, but Twitch is going to run into ads, so... I'm going to let that run through, and then we're going to close. But it's going to be another 2 minutes until I get hit with it. Oh, we're just going with a good old 2 wide here. Alright. Switch to a 9-0, apparently. Which is a pretty dangerous strategy if you're up against people who can play fast. Okay, can I clutch this? Trying to think what my next move is going to be. I think we can do this. We can do that. Okay. Well, then I'm free to start building up a little bit. See, this is where thinking does help. Sometimes you can just think your way through things. No. No. It's fine. I don't know if I'm surviving that one. Nope. Getting knocked out with shooting me. Alright, well, welcome back Twitch, just in time to see the ending. Although, unfortunately did miss that clutch of mine earlier. We're going to exit here before we move into another one. Alright, that is all that I have in me for today. Like I said, normally we go for at least another hour, but I am sick, so we're not going to push that. Okay, next stream is going to be... That is not what I expected. Oh yeah, no, that is the one I expected. Never mind. Dub Cup the 2nd, day 1. That is me over on the right side. I'm in a team with Dolly Doppel and Soaki. Our name is so dope because that is the first letters of our names. You can see how that fits. But yeah, so that'll be day 1. Day 1 is going to be Battle Royale, which is why we did Royale today. You should get some practice in for that. And if we make it top 8 teams, move on to day 2, which is going to be 1v1. Okay. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you'd like to see that, cheers on. We'll be there. We'll have a POV for you all too. For those of you who are new, my name is Penbu, and the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux. Here's a Discord. If I can get this to... There it is. We have a channel for stackers, falling block games, not just Tetrio, not just Tetris, other things too. If you like to keep up with all the insider information, this is where you go. Alright, I think that's probably it. We're going to Twitch, we're going to find something to rate, so stick around. YouTube, we're just going to end as usual. But thank you all for coming, and good night. Bye. See you next time. Okay, well, it looks like Lyra is still on, so I think that's a pretty easy raid. There we go. For those of you on Twitch, this is the raid message. If you'd like to participate, you can go ahead and copy that and paste it in when we get there. Lyra is doing the SS players beating, what was it, U ranks or something? I don't remember what it was. Maybe U and X ranks. But anyway, pretty high level gameplay, so it's a lot more skill than what we have on this channel. Alright, I'll bid you a good night, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest. Alright, bye.